Hi.
Hello.
Woo.
Ooh. Coming in late. Coming in on time,
You
though,
came right
actually.
on time.
What we got going on today? Little Scarecrow, big problems? Oh, get over here, Wiley.
You can go.
Little Scarecrow, big problem. Take one. All right.
Yeah. Woo.
Here we are.
I love this book.
That's what the shovel's on. I was in a hurry getting up here.
I know.
Okay.
How do you feel today?
I feel great.
Yeah. Good. You like my earrings?
I do.
My friend Thaisa made them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty. Very pretty.
Thank you, Thaisa. You're awesome. She was in Canada. I hope she thawed out soon. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to read it?
Sure.
Start the watch party.
All right. Sometimes when you struggle, you're little. Sometimes when you're little, it can be a struggle getting what you want. But when you're both little and a scarecrow, it can be even harder.
Yeah, true that.
Little Scarecrow follows the advice from his friends on the farm in a hilarious attempt to get what he wants. Do you think Little Scarecrow will be more successful by simply using his words?
Sometimes it's just better to use your words, you know?
Written by Mary Beth
Bamat.
And our Canadian friend Mike Motz.
Yeah.
Illustrated by Mike Motz, the Canadian.
I love this book. I think it's so much fun.
It is a great one.
Because sometimes you ask advice from so many people. This is for the grown-ups too. You ask advice from so many people, and you just get a little twisted sideways.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
I can go.
Okay. I didn't mark it where to.
Well,
here is fine. Gotta make it even, guys.
What are you talking about? You're not even making it even at all.
I did.
That's fine. This book is dedicated to educators everywhere who spend so much time working with little ones. Their daily commitment to providing children with the proper tools to use good communication skills has the power to bridge differences, resolve conflicts, and bring harmony to the world.
True that. Mary Beth Bamat.
All right. Farmer Pete was fed up. Every year when the corn grew high, the crows would fly right into his cornfield and eat all of his corn. That's it, he said in a grumpy voice. I'm sorry, little Scarecrow, but you just aren't scary enough. Just give me 3 days, little Scarecrow begged. I know I can get rid of those crows by then. Well, all right, agreed Farmer Pete. I will give you 3 days to get rid of those crows. And then I don't know what I'm going to do.
Doo-doo. You said doo-doo.
To-do, not do-do.
Okay.
Little Scarecrow didn't have much time. The next day, while he was thinking about what he should do, Mrs. Cow walked by. Good morning, little Scarecrow. How are you on such a fine day? Mrs. Cow asked. Not so good, little Scarecrow complained. I have a big problem. What's the problem? She asked. Farmer Pete is not very happy with me. I don't know how to scare the crows out of his cornfield, explained little Scarecrow. Well, that's easy. Everyone knows that you have to moo to scare crows, said Mrs. Cow. Really? That's all there is to it? Asked little Scarecrow. That's it, reassured Mrs. Cow as she walked away. That's a good one.
That's a Jersey.
A little bit later, a big crow landed right on the corn beside little Scarecrow. The crow started eating up Farmer Pete's corn. Little Scarecrow started mooing as hard as he could. "Moo," said little Scarecrow in his loudest voice. I said, "Moo, you pesky crow." Crow started laughing so hard he fell on the ground and almost choked on the corn he was eating. Are you sure you're a scarecrow? Asked Crow. I think you might be a cow. Whatever you are, you sure are funny. Crow just kept right on eating the corn. Little Scarecrow was so mad he didn't know what to do. After a while, Crow flew off.
Is that a crow?
Yeah. The second day, little Scarecrow went to visit Mr. Pig to see if he had any ideas on how to scare away the crows. Just snort like a pig. It's sure to scare away any old crow, said Mr. Pig. As soon as you hear them coming, start snorting. I'm heading back to the cornfield right now to give it a try, little Scarecrow said. Eifrig got back to the cornfield. He climbed up on his tree. It was too late. Crow was already there. This time he brought all his friends along, and they were having a barbecue. Snort, snort, went little Scarecrow very loudly. They just kept right on eating and eating until they ignored little Scarecrow. I said, "Can't you hear me?" he yelled. Crow looked up at little Scarecrow with a mouthful of corn and said boldly, "Don't you know it's polite to snort when crows are eating?" He couldn't believe it. Little Scarecrow was worried. He only had one more day to prove to Farmer Pete that he could keep the crows out of his cornfield. That's good. The third morning after the sun came up, little Scarecrow decided to find Farmer Pete's farm dog and ask him what to do.
Oh, farm dog.
"Good morning, little Scarecrow," said Farm Dog. "You look worried. What's the problem?" "I need to show Farmer Pete that I can keep the crows out of his cornfield," cried little Scarecrow. "When I bark, I can scare away anything," said Farm Dog. "Give it a try. The next time those crows try to eat the corn, bark like a dog." "I'll do it," said little Scarecrow. "But if this doesn't work, I might as well give up." Tough stuff.
Can't give up.
"Oh, we're gonna get the doggy on it."
Little Scarecrow went back to the cornfield and waited patiently for Crow and his friends to come back. After a few hours, he looked up, and there they were, ready to swoop in and eat the corn. "Woof! Woof!" barked little Scarecrow. "Woof! Woof!" Crow flew over and landed right on little Scarecrow's head. His friends were getting ready to party again. "You sure know how to make me laugh," said Crow. "If I didn't know better, I would think you were a clown instead of a scarecrow." Little Scarecrow got so mad, he jumped up and down to the ground and began stomping his feet. His face turned red, and he started to scream very loudly. "What's the matter, little Scarecrow?" asked Crow. "Why are you so mad?" "Because Farmer Pete is going to be disappointed if I can't stop you crows from eating his corn," he cried. "Oh my, is that why you've been acting so strangely?" "I was trying to scare you out of here," yelled little Scarecrow, and the tears began to fall from his eyes. "Little Scarecrow, all you had to do was ask us to leave. We didn't know it was important to you. Come on, guys. Little Scarecrow needs us to get out of this cornfield and never eat this corn again," he told his friends. Then, all at once, every single crow stopped eating the corn and flew out of the cornfield. "Thank you," said little Scarecrow to Crow. "I feel so much better." "No problem," said Crow calmly. "Next time, use your words and simply say what you want." Later that day, Farmer Pete returned to his cornfield. He was very happy to see the crows were no longer eating his corn. "Good job, little Scarecrow," he said. "I think we should celebrate and take the rest of the day off." They all agreed and went out together for a very nice walk. The end. But wait, there's more. Wee, look.
Look at
that. All of that. And then there's a way to make a milk carton feeder in the back of the book, which is really cool. And this is a whole series. We just don't have the eggs one, but we've got the other ones. And if you guys are enjoying these and you want to replay, I've actually been uploading these to YouTube. So you guys can go check them out over there, the whole series. And we have a whole 30 new books coming your way.
Yeah.
So we'll get back. We'll be back again tomorrow at
3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Central, 1 Mountain, and noon Pacific.
Just remember.
You don't have to have a temper tantrum. You don't have to
go inward. All you got to do is use your words. And you're going to get what you need. We love you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.